But he has the guts to make an idiot out of himself. And I mean, I'm talking like, I was like, oh,
Terrible.
cringe. My brother's a big musician, and I went over the other day, and they're really big. Their band is really famous, and locally, it's a local band. And I go, man, you played that Beatles song the other day, and dude, it was awful. Why did you do that in front of everybody? He goes, because dude, if I don't, I'm never going to get great at it. And I come back a couple weeks later, and now they've mastered Help. And now that's one of their core songs, right? Or Hard Day's Night. And people who don't play don't realize that's hard, right?
Yeah.
But he has the guts to make an idiot out of himself. And I mean, I'm talking like, I was like, oh,
Terrible.
cringe, right? And that's, most people just don't want to do that. That's why I could have been a better musician, but I was afraid. Now I understand why I wasn't. But in insurance, I never had any fear, because it was like, hey man, I've won so many awards. If you want to laugh at me, laugh at me, right?
Right.
So I got no fear. Not everybody has that yet, right? But you can build that up. You can build the muscle.
If you'll go out on stage and botch it, right, intentionally almost, then it's not going to get any worse.
And they love you for it, man. I'm telling you, when you get on stage and you admit that you're an idiot, if you watch me live, right? And I always tell the stupid stuff I did, right? And people love to hear about me this is a true story. My first application, the woman felt so sorry for me, she filled it out because she didn't want to wait for me to try to fill it out. And I call that the pity close, right? Make that out, right? Yeah. But people, when you're up in front of people, they go, oh, if that guy can do that, I can do that, right?
Yeah.
So you just gotta, your original premise of the question was, how do you get them to move? You got to meet them where they're at, man. You can't go, I sold $4 trillion to this guy one time. That ain't going to happen, right? I go looking for John. I say, where's John? He sold a $4 trillion annuity. I got to be like John. Where's John? They go, he's in jail, Troy. And so I quit trying. I just want to look. It's like golf. And today is like golf. And I'm telling you, this is the greatest time to be in our business ever. But it's the hardest time I've ever seen. It's the greatest time, but the hardest time. So for those who will retool, those who will dig down deep and aren't afraid, the amount of money you can make is unbelievable. But if you're just waiting for things, the cross fingers method, it don't work anymore.
No, it doesn't.
It used to, but it don't anymore. You got to have a strategy.